I spoke to a member of the Palm Beach County Young Republicans, and he says all of these Floridians being nominated to cabinet positions says a lot about the strength of the Republican Party in Florida. And when it comes to filling Senator Marco Rubio's seat, he believes the ideal candidate is somebody Governor Ron DeSantis knows very well. John Carter is with the Palm Beach County Young Republicans. He's a Floridian and proud of it.
People are coming to Florida because they like what they see, and Washington can use a lot more Floridians.
And Washington is on the verge of getting a lot more Floridians. President-elect Donald Trump announced Wednesday he would nominate Congressman Matt Gaetz to be his attorney general. He had already chosen Congressman Mike Waltz to be his national security advisor and Senator Marco Rubio to be his secretary of state.
Florida has a deep bench. We have a lot of Republicans that are waiting in the wings to step up into some key positions, and now they'll have those opportunities to do that.
If all three men are confirmed in their positions, Governor Ron DeSantis would then schedule special elections to fill the seats vacated by Waltz and Gaetz. And DeSantis would appoint someone to fill Rubio's Senate seat. Carter says some Florida Republicans he would suggest for that seat: Congressman Byron Donalds, Commissioner of Agriculture Wilton Simpson, and Jimmy Petronis, Chief Financial Officer. But the name Carter likes the most to fill Rubio's seat? Ron DeSantis. He thinks DeSantis should resign as governor and have his lieutenant governor then name him as Rubio's replacement.
Just because of the timing, it allows him to stay in office until 2028, which would keep his White House dreams alive.
Now, to be clear, Governor DeSantis has not said anything at all about who he might be nominating to that spot. He is currently on a trade mission to Italy. He is expected to get to work on filling all of these positions when he returns. Ari Height, WPBF 25 News.